this presentation is about calculating the leave using the date time picker control. So for that, in the toolbox I have chosen the date time picker control. So this control is used to select the date and time for the user. So that is the use of this date time picker control. So I have chosen this date time picker control 1. I have chosen two controls. This is under the namespace system.windows.forms.datetime-picker, and this is datetime picker 2. So these two are label box. Here there are two datetime picker controls. I have placed a button. So the aim of our program is to calculate the leave based on the date of joining. So just we are going to subtract the date of joining and the date of leaving, and we are going to calculate the leave. So this is a label box. The name of the label box is given as days. Now we can see the coding. So in the button click event, that is in the leave calculation, is the button 1. So the button click event, I have given this coding, that is the datetime picker dot value is chosen. So this this has been given as an object as D21 and D2. So these two objects are created for the datetime picker class. So the date, it will represent the date and time of the day, current date and time, whichever we have chosen, it will be displayed. So result, it is going to represent, it is given as the object for the time span. So it will represent the time interval. So I am going to subtract the D2 and D21, and I am going to place it in the result. So we are going to present the result in the text box. So days is a variable declared as an integer. Here result dot total days has to be calculated, result dot total days. So whenever I am placing, so if I am placing this result dot, so I will get the total days property. So I have chosen this total days property, and in the label box we are going to display the value of days. So see this, date time is a datetime picker 1 is a control I have placed. The value chosen will be in the DT1. Here the value chosen will be in D2. So result is declared as a time span structure. So this time span will give the value in the form of days. Here I am going to subtract D2 and D1. So subtract is a function. You see this, when I type this D2 dot, I am giving subtract. It will be automatically displayed. So which value I am going to subtract? DT1. So it is case sensitive, DT1. So I am going to subtract DT1 and DT2, and I will be storing that as in the form of result. So result will be declared in the form of total days. So that in the text box I am going to display the result. So when I run this program, so this will be the output of this program. So the current date will be defaultly displayed. So here I am going to choose, for example, October October 1, 2020, and the date of leaving will be 16 November, today's date. Now I am clicking the button leave calculation. So 46 days will be displayed, and also I can choose the year also. I can change the year. For example, if it is 2019 November 6, So if it is 2019 November 1 and it is today's date means, so the date will be 381. So like this we can change the year also. We can set the previous years. So like this we can change the years. So it will be exactly 365 or 366 days, 1 year. So this will be the datetime picker control option. So using this we can calculate the days. So these are all some inbuilt properties. So these are all some. Subtract is a default method. So it will subtract the specified date and time from this instant. So this is a default function. So it is under the namespace system.timespan. So under the namespace system.timespan, it will represent the time interval, and the date, it will represent an instant in time, date and time. So dt1 is declared as an object for this date. So result, it is for time span, and the days are calculated in the form of integers, 32-bit signed integer, and we are placing two controls, and we are getting the value of that control from the screen. Whichever user is clicking, that value will be assigned to dt1 and d2. So this will be a default function. It will subtract the particular dt1, that is, this value will be subtracted and the result is calculated. So the label 3, in the label 3 we are displaying the value of the days. So this is the use of date time picker control. Automatically it will be working in VB.NET. So today's date will be displayed and the current date and time will be displayed. Current system date and time will be assigned in this control. So this will be the for leave calculation or for application form filling up, we can use this date time picker control. This will be the use of this control. So when executing again, we are getting like this. If it is November 1, then just it is 15 days. So this will be the output of this program.